So, today we are here in the clubhouse of Bandidos Munich, and we are here for a very, very special reason. Our brother Gerado is celebrating his 17th birthday, despite still looking like in his 40s, which explains a lot regarding his lifestyle in the 40s. So it's a pleasure to attend your birthday party today, in particular as you are an outstanding personality, or even a legend, in Bandidos South Central Federation, given the fact that you're a founding member of the times when Bandidos MC started in Germany. But as a first question, Gerado, let's start a little bit before your time in the Bandidos. When did you start your biker career? What were your club experiences before joining the Red and Gold family? So what did you before, and when did you become a Bandido?
I was a young man, about 16, 17 years, as I started in the motorcycle club. And we was young and we was wild, and not everything was good what we did. But fortunately, I'm gonna be older and older, and I met some roadie, and that was, think about it, maybe for 1 year would be good to be a member of the roadie. So I became a member in the middle of 90s as a roadie. It was a very, very good time. We was traveling to another chapter, to the roadie in Germany, and we was also in France, Italy, and yeah. And one time we met some Bandidos from Luxembourg, and they gave us an invitation to visit her, and so we start to we start to go to Luxembourg and different other places, also France, and we had also an invitation to come to the national run to Sweden. First of all, we was in Denmark. I met the American world president, George Wagner, up there, and so we decided we wanna go the way, the Bandidos way. We wanna be a part of the Red and Gold family, and about a half year later, we had a meeting in Dienstlaken, and the date was 19/11/1999, and we became the Bandido status as professional. This was unbelievable. It was an incredible time, and now 25 years are gone. Yeah, I'm still Bandido. I can many things to say about this. I had so many experiences. I was traveling all around Europe, Scandinavia, Asia. A lot of time I was in United States. Most of the time in Texas, also New Mexico. I had different runs, Red River Run, Sturgis, and yeah, now is my birthday, and that makes me happy.
And I have to thank you for starting, because without this step having done by you, then we wouldn't be sitting here and couldn't have the honor being brothers. And in this long time, you saw a lot. You saw Germany growing. You saw Europe growing of the Bandidos nation. But also you experienced increasing repressions by the states. But today's your birthday, and we want to look on the bright side of life. You've said you've traveled a lot. You've been in Scandinavia, in many other European countries. You've been in Asia, but you've been in overseas in the United States. What, if you remember the time back, what do you think was one of the most outstanding experiences?
New Mexico.
New Mexico? Yeah.
New Mexico. The Red River run was unbelievable. Unbelievable. We have a long distance ride to the desert, and on the horizon you will see big mountains. You take a ride along the river and go up the mountains over 9,000 feet and come over the mountains and see a big place. Unbelievable. I was so fascinated. And there was a ranch with many brothers from Bandidos, different United States parts, and we have a good time together.
Excellent. That sounds really excellent. And in the meanwhile, since you started a quarter of a century later, 25 years later, and the Bandidos MC encompasses brothers of different ages. One could describe it, it's a generation spanning club. Young brothers, middle ages, older brothers. And some of the brothers are so young, you could be the father of them. What does it mean to be? Is it hard, or do you like it being together with young brothers also?
It's a good thing to have young brothers, you know. And for me, it's not a different to be with young brothers, because I can bring all my experience to the young brothers and can give them a good education, show them the right way.
That sounds very good. And last but not least, firstly, give us a short prognosis of today's party. What's the program? Still last man standing, or not as wild as in younger days? And maybe after that, some closing last remarks, what you wanted to address to our audience and to the young brothers.
I just want to spend a good time. I don't want to get drunk. I'm too old for it. And all what I want is just have fun.
Yeah. And what, have you something to say for young brothers? What's the most important, do you think?
Yeah, if you see a brother next to you, show him all your love, all your respect, and all your loyalty. That's all about it. And be yourself, don't put on a mask.
That's the most important thing, love, loyalty, and respect. Gerado, thank you for that outstanding conversation, but most of all for your long-standing brotherhood, and you are a role model for younger brothers, and we hope for many more birthdays and many more anniversaries. And now the interview is finished. Let's party hard in old school fashion. Thank you, Gerado.
Okay, I try to give my best. Alles okay?